myself. But I haven't seen the glory of the coming of the left. I can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for help. It's time to switch it up, put the hip shit on the shelf. Cause the way the real weapons being built to sell. But I haven't seen the glory of the coming of the left. I can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for help.
Money, all you have is like wrong and wealthy. I know you like Kanye West says, having money is not everything, not having it is. Deuteronomy 8:18 says God gives us the ability to create money. No, it's the love of money that's wrong. You don't like money so much, right? You have to go to work. Yes, I do. I'm just trying to leave a legacy for money. It's not everything, but when you got it, you can do some cool stuff. Now, your host for Talking Money in the Morning, financial health mentor to the working class, Mr. H Cortez.
Good morning, Black world, and welcome to Talking Money in the Morning Live with your main man, H Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, where I do my absolute best to bring practical yet proven wealth building strategies to working men and women all over this great nation of ours. It's truly an honor, privilege, and a blessing to be able to come to you live and direct from the Monetize My Life Academy studios here in St. Louis, Missouri. Guys, if you're building a business and you are not building a brand, I hate to tell you, but you're not building a sustainable business. Say it again. If you're building a business, but you're not focused on building a brand, you, my friend, are not building a sustainable business. Monetize My Life Academy has all the tools, everything that you need, all things branding and marketing under one roof, everything the solopreneur needs to take their business to the next level and 10x their brand. But what we're also good at doing is helping you identify your passions. Take those passions or identify your knowledge. Take your passions and your know-how, package and present them to the marketplace so you can get paid for what you love doing. See, one thing I know about wealthy people is they find one or two ways to get paid for one or two things that they already love to do. MonetizeMyLifeAcademy.com. For a limited time, you can get access to the Academy for just $20 per month. All you do is go to www.monetizemylifeacademy.com. You're going to need to enter a special coupon code to reduce the fee from $97 a month down to just $27 per month. That coupon code is only $20. So it's all caps, ONLY, $20. Promise you, you will not be disappointed. If you're an entrepreneur, you're in business, and you want to know how to use social media, you want to know how to use internet, you want to know how to use video marketing, you want to know how to use email marketing and building lists and all this kind. If you want to learn how to incorporate today's technology and build your business, build systems, and create some autopilot stuff going on in your business, then you need Monetize My Life Academy, just $20 per month. All the courses you need, ebooks, weekly webinars, monthly webinars, we got you covered, man. Just plug in. All right. Do me a favor, you're checking this out on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. And at some point throughout the day, go ahead and copy the link to today's show and share it on your favorite social media timeline, whether it's LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, what have you. Share, share, share. As they say, sharing is caring. For you guys on Facebook, do the same favor for me. Go ahead and hit the share button. If you have not already subscribed to the feed, do that and make sure you click get notifications, man. Today, I'm doing a lunch and learn around noon so that you can learn how to alkalize and mineralize your body. So I do that kind of stuff throughout the day. So you make sure you want to be plugged into the channel. So whenever I go live, you get the notifications. Today, it is Free Business Coaching Fridays. So I give you my business coaching. All you got to do is give me the name of your brand, ask your question, and I'll do my best to give you some coaching and guidance on your business and help you take your business to another level. Today's show is also brought to you by Yvette the Best, maximizing your tax refund. Shout out to Yvette. She sponsored a couple of tickets for our nonprofit organization, Young Biz Kids. So I want to give her a business plug. If you do not have this book, Fire, Maximizing Your Tax Refund, go to books.financialhealthmentor.com and grab a copy of this book, Maximizing Your Tax Refund. It's all about how to use the tax code to build wealth and what you could do if you're used to getting a large tax refund every year. How about learning some things that you can do with that to build wealth for your family long term? So who's got the first question of the morning? You guys know how it goes. If you guys don't have any questions, then we recap this week's show. If you have no questions, then we just recap this week's show. We had some fire shows this week. We talked about 10 or 11 mental money traps of poor and broke people. 11 mental money traps. We did part 2 yesterday. We did part 1 on Wednesday because we couldn't get through all 11 at one time. So Black-owned CTL, a Black business directory in Charlotte, North Carolina. What are some tips that I can do to make myself the person to go to for Black businesses in Charlotte? A couple things that you can do. Number one, that Black business CLT should be all over everything that you do, everywhere, right? Let people know exactly what it is all the time. One thing that I would do, Myra, and I talked to my girl Eliani Campbell because she has something similar for St. Louis Black-owned businesses. Go to those Black business owners and start interviewing them. Start doing live streams from their location to bring them business. That way you're serving them, and now they see that you're bringing value to them, and you start getting in their circle of other business owners. And then eventually you'll get so good, you'll be bringing so much value that you can then start charging them. The same way a radio station will charge $1,500 to come to somebody's place of business and broadcast live from that place of business, you can start doing that for free now. But in about 6 months, you'll get good at it, knowing how to drive traffic to these businesses. And before long, you can go to a Black-owned business and say, hey, I've got this Black business stream that I do. I want to do it live from your location. It'll cost you $500. When I did it for the last 6 businesses, it brought them $3,000 in customers and traffic, and they got because of my influence and because I'm driving my community to your establishment. So I would foster relationships. You can probably even start throwing network events in the name of your Black-owned CLT. So the first annual Black-owned CLT Expo, charge them all $50 to come and set up a booth, and bang, that's going to get the name out there. Guess what? If you get 20 businesses to show up and they pay $50, you're going to get the money that you need to rent the space. But what else is that going to do for the Black-owned CLT? All 20 of those businesses are now going to advertise your event in their business location. You guys tracking? Is that making sense to you? Right. Good question. Black-owned CLT, Black Business Directory. Also continue to create value within your directory so that you can offer other services in that directory, right? JD3 in here. All right, JD3, what is JD3? Is it a brand, or is that just what you call yourself since you're John the Third? So good question. I like that, Myra. But yeah, it's funny that I built a Black-owned business directory here in St. Louis called Bobo Directory. And it got hacked because I built it on WordPress, and I didn't understand the securities that you needed for WordPress. And somebody hacked it and wiped out that whole thing. I had over 300 businesses in that directory. So yeah. So make sure you're protecting your database, but absolutely events, live streams and feeds. Follow Evan Jefferson, man. Watch what he's doing and how he's connecting. And we actually partnered together on something that we call the Black Business Makeover. That's a service that you can offer these Black businesses. A lot of them don't have fan pages. A lot of them don't know how to use social media. You can do that and offer that as a service to some of these Black-owned businesses to really, really go ham. So I think that's enough for free. We'll take this offline, Myra, because you and I work together offline. So we'll take this offline. I'll give you some other things as well. Anybody else? Question, give me the name of your brand, tell me a little bit about your brand, and ask your question. In the meantime, I'll just keep recapping this week's shows. So yesterday we did part 2 of the mental money traps. Number 11 was people have broke people have renter's mentality versus ownership mentality. Number 10, broke people don't operate from principles, they kind of wing it. Wealthy people don't wing nothing. Wealthy people are very strategic, right? Bernita, good morning. Wealthy people are very strategic in their planning and the way they do things. Broken poor people kind of wing it. They have no principles. They have no structure to what they're doing. So as they're winging it, anything comes up. That's why their money gets away from them. That's why their time gets away from them. They have no principles and structures. What we learned that anybody who does a principle will definitely get the same results. Doesn't matter Black, white, young, old. If you're operating, if you do the same principle with your money as wealthy people do with their money, you're going to get results. Is it okay to sign up now? Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you want to sign up for, though? Is it you signing up for the Black Wealth Movement, or are you signing up for Monetize My Life Academy to grow your business or build your brand? If you're ready to sign up, then get with whoever invited you. I think you might be connected to Myra. She'll get you partnered up, and we'll get you rocking and rolling here today. Number 9, broke people have no financial education. You know why they don't have a financial education? Because they are always spending their money on entertainment, while wealthy people invest their money on a financial education. Broke people spend money on entertainment. Wealthy people invest money in their education. And they don't invest money in a general education. They invest their money in highly specialized education, like a financial education. No questions. This is supposed to be y'all show today, man. Friday's is about y'all. And I keep trying to tell y'all, man, I keep trying to learn y'all. I keep trying to learn y'all about branding and marketing. If you have a business and you're on this stream and you have not listed the name of your business and said at least one line or your tagline about your business, I'm going to have to politely ask you to get off the stream. If you have a business and you're commenting and following people on their live streams and you have not put the name of your business or brand and said something about your business and then commented on the stream, you're missing a huge opportunity to spread your brand. I don't get it. The name of this stream is called Free Business Coaching with the Financial Health Mentor. That means whoever comes to this stream, they're going to be looking for free business coaching first. But guess what? Chances are they are business people if they're looking for business coaching. If they are business people, they need connections and relationships with other business people. So put the name of your business and your brand in the stream, and they might see Body by Bazelle. Oh, I know that sounds like something that's in the health and fitness world. Well, guess what? I have a book on diet and nutrition. I might need to connect with Body by Bazelle. I'm missing it. Can you send me a bottle of that liquid gold you're drinking? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Today, I'm doing a lunch and learn today on how to mineralize and alkalize your body. Your health is your wealth. How to mineralize and alkalize your body. So this is, of course, Tessie Water, alkaline water, and it is Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is a liquid vitamin mineral supplement. Over 8,000 on the RX score table. Has 90 essential vitamins and minerals that your body needs, as well as all the cofactors for your body to process those vitamins and minerals as well. Hey, Coach, the personal economy coach is in the building. Sorry, had to step away for a second. Came back just in time to hear you say, "Tell me who you are." Yes, man, y'all missing it, man. And not just this stream. Every stream that I go on and I'm posting on, I will comment on the stream and I will hashtag either my business name or the Black Wealth Movement, because that's what I'm branding right now. Says I'm in the building. Shaban LLC. I am an entrepreneur promoter. I need connect entrepreneur. Says I help connect entrepreneurs to resources for the development of their business. See what I'm saying? I didn't know this about you a couple of days ago, Nadiva. I didn't know this about you a couple of days ago, because you were commenting on the stream, but you didn't put your brand in. So you help connect entrepreneurs to resources. Can you help connect entrepreneurs to the Monetize My Life Academy? So we need to be working together. I have a resource for entrepreneurs. You like to connect entrepreneurs to resources, then let's work on a partnership on how we connect entrepreneurs to resources, right? It's $20 a month to join Monetize My Life Academy to get everything that we have to offer. You and I can work out a JV partnership. Get X amount for every entrepreneur that you send my way who joins and gets a membership to the academy. You guys starting to see why it's important to all see what we've been taught as individuals, to always be humble. Don't toot your own horn. That works for H Cortez the person. You guys, if you guys ever get to know H Cortez the person, very quiet, very mild mannered, a man of few words. Can't tell, right? Because you guys have gotten to know the financial health mentor. You got to know H Cortez the coach, founder of Monetize My Life Academy. Different, very different. But H Cortez the person, that works to be humble, to be a man of a few words, to sit back and play the background. I don't got to be seen. I don't got to get the credit. That works for me, the individual. That does not work for this guy. That doesn't work for this guy. So when you're on Facebook, you should not be your personal persona ever. There's 1 billion people on Facebook at any given time. Why do I want 1 billion people to know some quiet, mild-mannered dude who just loves his family and is just trying to build wealth? No, I need some of those 1 billion people to know this guy. Because they don't pay H Cortez, the quiet, mild-mannered father of 5 and husband and all. They pay this guy for coaching, for mentorship, for guidance, for books, for products, and programs. And so I need them to know this guy. So if you're not talking and tooting your own horn and branding and marketing yourself at every opportunity, every time I put anything on Facebook anywhere, there's a link underneath it that says, hey, click here. And you can go opt in and get some information from me on how I can build a relationship with you. And later you can buy some products for me to help you do something XYZ, solve a problem that you have. Are you guys following me? Are you guys trekking? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? So far, only 3 people do, because only 3 people have put in the name of their brand. Maybe the rest of you guys are here because you don't have businesses yet. Okay, if you don't have a business, then I get it. But if you have a business, you should already have put your business name in the comments and told us a little bit about your business. If you don't have a business in 2017, then I might have to politely ask you to leave the stream. Why in the heck don't you have a business in 2017? You ain't figured out yet that entrepreneurship is the new retirement plan? If you don't have a business in 2017, you're leaving about $12,000 to $15,000 per year on the table via taxes. People always want to start asking me, how much does it cost to start a business? Nothing. One day I went to sleep with no business. The next day I woke up the financial health mentor with a consultancy business. Didn't cost me nothing. And as I started to grow and develop that business, it cost me $7 to go to the Secretary of State website and register Financial Health Mentor as my DBA. Took me another $50 to set up my LLC. Tax ID number free. Website domain, another $12, $15 or something like that. So what am I in? $60 to be in business, to save $12,000 to $15,000 in taxes every year just because I own a business? It's 2017. You don't have a business, man. You slipping. Say, yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. Can't get up. So true. If you don't have a business in 2017, you're slipping, you're falling, and you can't get up, and that's why. And I'm talking about you can't get up financially. You can't get up and get ahead in life because all of your money is going to taxes, and you can't do nothing about that unless you have a business. All right, so Future Leaders LLC and Black Wealth Movement in the house. Future Leaders LLC assists child education professionals to create quality business practices and prepare our youth for success. Personal economy coach, the archaic definition of economy is the management of household and private affairs, especially finances. The personal economy coach helps you break through obstacles that present financial challenges. Absolutely. I have a nonprofit organization called Teach a Man to Fish Foundation. I have 3 programs. 1, Operation Education, a curriculum and character development program. I like that. 2, Operation Feed a Man. And 3, CRAM, C-R-A-A-M, program for at-risk males to redirect them on a positive path. Man, right? So let me ask you this, Myra, and this is what I do for young biz kids, right? What is your profit model for your nonprofit organization? What is your profit model for your for your nonprofit organization? See, a lot of nonprofit organizations got it twisted that I can't make a profit, so I can't make money. That's not what that means. I can make all the revenue I want as long as I use every dime of that revenue to grow the nonprofit and there's no profit left over. So you're in business, you're making revenue. The revenue that you make, you use to fund the to fund the programs. So you need a profit model in your nonprofit organization. How does your nonprofit organization make money? If you are solely relying on donations and sponsorships, your nonprofit will not survive. You need a profit model. Because I will tell you this, donations don't even start coming into your nonprofit organization until you don't need them. I'm gonna say that again. For all of those who are building nonprofits and think it's wonderful to think you're gonna go get all this grant money and all this stuff, you don't get grant money in a nonprofit organization until you don't need it. When your nonprofit organization becomes self-sustainable and you don't need money, that's when everybody wants to give you money. You know why? Because everybody wants to be attached to something that's successful. No one wants to invest in something that is iffy. Once it's successful, once we put our successful profit model in young biz kids, everybody starts to want to pour money into young biz kids because they want to be linked to something that's successful, something that's profitable, something that's going to bring back respect and honor to their name as someone who's giving donations, right? The Bearded Lady customized beard butter and oils services coming soon. Okay, I like that. So see, even before you have your services, you could be branding and marketing, and everybody can know the Bearded Lady before she even has a product or service. Good stuff. Good stuff. Body by Bazelle, what's the importance of having an LLC? The LLC will separate you to a degree, Giovanni Bazelle, the individual, from Giovanni Bazelle, the entity, the business. So Body by Bazelle, you want that to eventually, now it's cool if you start off like me, a sole proprietor. I use my SSN a lot to run some of my businesses. But now as my businesses have become established, it's time for me to draw a clear and distinctive line between H Cortez Thornton, the person, and Monetize My Life Academy. H Cortez Thornton, the person, and Financial Health Mentors, LLC. H Cortez, the person, and All Amateur Sports Network, LLC. So when I'm distinctly different, then those who may come after me cannot, there's a little bit of defense that protects my businesses if someone sues me personally. Someone sues my businesses, there's a veil between me and that business to where they can't touch my personal assets to a degree. You guys know with law, there's a loophole for everything. So while there is a veil there, there's also some veil piercing armor out there, but you want to at least have the veil there. Usually when people see LLC, they look at the business and they see what kind of assets that the business have, and they want to take, if they want to go after the business assets, they don't necessarily get to see what kind of personal assets that you have, right? So eventually you do want to graduate to that model, at least an LLC, and then maybe depending on how your company grows, you might even want to transition it into a corporation or something of that nature. Yes, all under $100. Lakeisha's Crafts selling diaper cakes for new babies. Nice. Lakeisha's Crafts selling diaper cakes for new babies. So now, here's another lesson. Lakeisha, do you ship your diaper cakes all over the country? Do you ship your diaper cakes all over the country, Lakeisha? She said, my profit model is non-existent. Please advise. I have been funding the programs via right. That's what we tend to do. Let me see if I can get Lakeisha to say if she ships her diaper cakes all over the country, because I want to give a lesson in that real quick. Okay, so Lakeisha says, I think that was Lakeisha that says no. Okay, so here's the lesson for you and anybody who is in a service-based business. If you're in a service-based business and you don't serve nationally, then when you list the name of your company, always list your city. So again, I can say Monetize My Life Academy because that's an international enterprise. I can service people all over the country because I sell digital media, right? I sell digital products, ebooks, courses, downloadable material. So I can sell all over the world. So that's not a service-based business. It is literally international. But if you have a service-based business where you're only servicing a local demographic, whenever you're posting the name of your business, always put your city. So Lakeisha's Crafts, St. Louis, Missouri, selling diaper cakes for new babies. Now it puts it into perspective that, hey, I got a new kid and she's in my city. I was just looking online of where to get some diaper cakes from. Here she is. Make sense? So always, 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 when you have a service-based business, always list your city along with your name, business brand, and what you do. So from now on, it's Lakeisha's Crafts, LV. Lakeisha's Crafts, Las Vegas. Selling diaper cakes for new babies. Make sense? So for instance, all of those programs that you have, Myra, you have curriculum that you use to teach those programs. Well, guess what? You are already an author. So we're going to take and create you a publishing company. Your publishing company is going to take that curriculum material and you're going to create and copyright it. And then you're going to license, as a publishing company, you're going to license the material to the nonprofit so that the nonprofit could sell that material to people who need it. Make sense? That's one profit model, right? Create your curriculum and your program and sell your curriculum. Once everything is priced, then you could sell that program to other bigger nonprofits, right? Young Biz Kids, last night, I just did a workshop for Hcortez State University on behalf of Young Biz Kids. Hcortez State University got a big grant from Verizon, and they have a youth mentorship program for young at-risk youth. So the program director said, hey, we would like to pay Young Biz Kids to come in and teach your curriculum to these boys a couple times a month. What does that cost us? Well, because we knew what it cost to teach our entrepreneurship program to each individual child, we said, hey, you got this many kids in your program, it's going to cost you this to bring us in to teach our curriculum to your boys. And they said, okay, we're going to take some of the grant money that we got from Verizon and we're going to share that with Young Biz Kids and bring you in to teach our boys entrepreneurship. And now we can add entrepreneurship to our program flyer that says, hey, we're partnered with Young Biz Kids to not only teach the STEM program, which Verizon is paying for, we also teach entrepreneurship. So as they're developing STEM skills, they know how to put that and package that into a business for themselves. So our profit model is, we have a lot of them, but that's one of them, that we sell our programs to other bigger nonprofit organizations and they pay us to come in and teach what we do. Is that making sense, Myra? All right, so I'm in the process of closing out my Lulor. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name of your clothing line there, Shani. But I'm an independent consultant for a lot of other companies. Now I'm looking for my own thing and not be subject to these companies' rules. On the hunt for something. Okay, so Shannon, you're part of the Black Wealth Movement, so we'll work on your branding and creating who you are in the marketplace. This is what I help people to understand. Starting a business can cost $0, especially if you use home-based business to grow or fund another business. In most cases, my 16-year-old runs my home-based business. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yep, you're on it. I have products, LOL, working on services. Okay, okay. So Latoya says she has products, but she's working on services. Good deal, good deal. Deborah Smith, Holistic Hands of Life, LLC, training certified nurses, assistants, CPR, first aid, going up in 2 weeks to speak with someone about government funding, such as students receiving grants, financial aid. Man, amazing, amazing, amazing. And so that you can, and scholarships, good. Can you help me get my brand out there? Absolutely. That's why you want to join Monetize My Life Academy. $20. You get me as a business coach. I do live coaching every week for Monetize My Life Academy. I do live coaching, but what you're going to get in the academy is you're going to get the webinars, the ebooks, the courses, the audios that will help you start to set up your systems, give you some ideas on things that you need to be doing to build and explode your brand. And then I teach every week on one subject matter. And then we're going to start throughout the week taking one of the courses and showing you the importance of it. And we'll go through the course together as a group so I can show you the importance of why you need email marketing, why you need to really dive into the course on developing lead magnets. And I'll show you some examples of how my lead magnets work so that you can always have an influx of people to talk to and to market to. So absolutely, monetizemylifeacademy.com is $20 per month. If you're in business and you're not willing to invest $20 a month to grow that business, I got to question whether or not you're really in business. So you have to put in coupon code only $20, ONLY, all caps, $20, and then we'll work from there. You get into my private Facebook group. You can ask questions there. I usually respond with video responses to your questions and things of that nature. So it's amazing, man. And really it's a $100 a month membership that you would just get for $20 a month. All right. It says noise, music, create, mix, master, produce music, also provide sound production, build local kids to, build local kids to play music, equipment rental, and songwriting. Tracy Barnes, you need to be in Monetize My Life Academy. I'm going to tell you where we make a mistake at. I'm going to tell you where we make a mistake at in business. We try to do things, and the only way that we've known to make money is to make money with our labor. So even when we go into our own business, we're only making money based on things that we could physically do. If you guys are not part of the Black CEO Tribe, then go to blackceotribe.com and start listening and learning to my man, Trevor Otts. He says all the time, there is more in what you know than what you do. And what I mean by that, Tracy, is you know, let me see what you says you do. All right. So here's what you do. You provide sound production. So we got an event tomorrow in St. Louis, and I'm just going to use this for an example. We got an event tomorrow in St. Louis, and I could hire you to come produce the sound for us. I'm sure you'll come set up the speakers, you'll set up the audio equipment, make sure the mics are popping and all of that stuff. That's what you do, right? And we can pay you to do that. That's what you do. But that's also what you know how to do. So while we're paying you to do that, you can only be at one place at one time. So I can pay you to do that. You're running sound for my event. Sound production is awesome. But if you also have a course that teaches people how to set up their own sound, You could be at my event running my sound, and you could be selling 10 courses to other people who's Googling, I got an event, how to set up sound, and then your video pops up, and you can sell them a course on how to set up their sound, walking them step by step, how to set up their speaker, how to set up their soundboard, how to set up their mixing board, how to connect their microphones and various. You see what I'm saying? Because you doing it yourself only makes so much money because there's only so many hours in a day. But teaching people how to do it via digital products, now you can make an unlimited amount of money. Right? So we talked about that. If you have not watched our episode on what day was that? Monday. If you go back to Monday's episode, we did 10 passive income streams. And I talked a little bit about that. You make music, you produce music. Let me see if I got my notes from here from Monday. If you're not subscribed to patreon.com, where you can get paid for uploading your music, you build a tribe and people pay you for your projects and things, man, it's crazy, right? You teach local kids how to play music. You do that physically, but you also do that virtually. Create a site where they pay $10 a month to come and get those lessons from you, and you do one lesson per week, and you have kids plugging in from all over the world to learn a lesson from you in music. It's better than you only teaching 10 kids at your physical location how to do music. We got to really leverage technology, y'all. Lakeisha said, never thought about that. Don Juan, auto spa, car detailing. Same thing, Don Juan, same thing. You detail cars, that's what you do. But what do you know how to do? You know how to set up and run a detail business. You know how many people are Googling and searching how to set up a profitable detail business, how to set up a profitable website, how to set up a profitable car wash? You know how to do that. Put together a course that teaches them and walks them through step by step how to set up a detail shop. What? I'm telling y'all, there's more in what you know than what you do. Monetize My Life Academy will teach you how to take what you know, package it, present it to the marketplace, and then sell that stuff on autopilot. Every day I wake up now, my bank account is a little bit fatter because somebody bought something from Monetize My Life Academy online throughout the night. Are you guys really starting to get where the real money is? Are you starting to get where the real money is? Hey, Braids by Nita, Chicago, Illinois. There you go. So you know when you have a service business, you put the name of your city. So if Braids by Nita, or is it Nita? Bernita, the two T's make me think short I. Right? I do remember that from English in school. Double the consonant shortens the vowel, right? So you put your city in, that's good, because Braids by Nita means nothing to me in St. Louis. But now that I know you're in Chicago, I say, hey, I'm not in Chicago, but I have a cousin in Chicago looking for some braids. I can refer them to Bernita. Right? Since I provide services of hair braiding to those who can't travel and or have special needs. Nice. I love that niche, because now you're niching down. You're not just providing braids for any and everybody. You're niching down. Right? I don't just braid your hair. I'm very light with my hands and help your, crap. Very light with my hands and help your natural hair grow. My prices are very reasonable. I'm here to love your hair. That's how you do it, people. She told you her brand. where she's located, and she gave you the details about what separates her from everybody else braiding hair. She says she's very light with her hands. Why is that, Matt? Why does that make her different? And I'm not a braid connoisseur, but I know you can go to some other braiders and they have 2-3 people braiding your hair at one time. That can't be light on your head. Can't be. She's light with her hands. She specializes in dealing with people who have disabilities and who aren't mobile, so she'll come to your house and get it done for you. And she's going to help your natural hair grow. She's targeting in on 2 niches: those who are not mobile and those who are concerned about their natural hair. And I love that, because I'm actually going to do a show with some sisters who also specialize in that. And this might be good for you, Bernita, because I'm so sick of seeing my sisters with no edges, y'all. I'm so sick of seeing what you're doing to your hair, and you're making yourself a permanent customer of the wig shops, because you've been putting this glue in and all of this stuff, and now your hair is messed up so much that you can't stop doing that. So now you're permanently indebted to the hair care industry, because you have to wear wigs because your edges is all messed up, man. That is crazy, crazy. It says, I incorporated a product that already exists along with my creative services. What's the best way to present to corporate proposal? Now, that is one thing that I can't give you. What I can't give you, Nadiva, because I don't do that, right? So I don't do corporate proposals. So I don't do that. So I can't help you there. But I would say create some proposals, go to some smaller companies, and if they blow you out, cool. But you have to start, and you might have to do this trial and error. You might be pioneering something. So don't wait for somebody to teach you how to figure it out. Just start going to figure it out. I can't give you that advice, but I don't present to corporate, right? That's not something that I do. Most of my dealings are business to individuals or business to business, solopreneur to solopreneur. The last thing I have is 7-phase. I sell dashikis, body oils, shea butters, and other African items. I want to tie all the businesses I have together. I'm thinking about 7-phase. I'm thinking that 7-phase could hire 7-phase could hire the males from CRAM. Yep, changing reality for African American males, and that could be the profit model. Something like that. Not necessarily. So if 7-phase hires them, that's not the profit model, but that is a good program that you have jobs waiting for them after they go through your program. That's good, because now you have job placement. That puts you in another level to get grants from other companies, because now you're working on a job readiness type deal and you have job placement for these people, right? But the profit model could be this. As you're creating job readiness, you're trying to get them something positive, then you can actually get them the oils wholesale and let them sell the oils, and the profits from the oil sales goes into the nonprofit. You see, so as your nonprofit, you buy the materials for the nonprofit and from the nonprofit's account. And one of your courses in CRAM is to help these young men understand selling, help them understand marketing. So you give them, or maybe you sell them a bundle of products, and then they sell those products to make some money for themselves. But your profit model is the nonprofit is buying these products wholesale. they're packaging them up in little business kits that they sell to the men in Cram. And you teach them sales strategies and techniques, how to set up vendor booths and all that kind of stuff. They bought the products, so they bought they bought the business bundle or the business startup package. So the nonprofit organization made money. That's a profit model. Now the men are learning the sales training and stuff in the field. So maybe now the nonprofit organization goes and gets a booth at a vending event, a Black Expo or something like that, and you give each one of the men a slot to come and sell to try to make their money back, but you're teaching them life skills. See that? Yeah, and I keep trying to tell people this is why you got to be partnered with the Black Wealth Movement, man. You guys are hearing this from me as the front man for the movement, but I have tons of people who got crazy ideas like this that can help anybody build. You need to be spending $35 a month and be in our movement so you can get this kind of education all the time, not just on Fridays, right? Kimberly McLean's part of the Black Wealth Movement. Genius, right? See, the collective consciousness of what we bring is 10 times more valuable than the business opportunity that we have. And I love the business opportunity we have. It's absolutely great. But the minds that we're bringing together, the collective intelligence that we're bringing together, that's worth $35 a month, y'all. Y'all better get with the Black Wealth Movement. If somebody shares with you what we're doing tonight, and about when you need to be on the Black Wealth Movement webinar tonight at 10 p.m., take that invitation and show up. You guys need to be a part of this movement if you're trying to build wealth for your family. Kimberly says, service marketing, call center for e-commerce businesses, online store software, graphic packages, store products, creative business, incubator training. I keep telling y'all, I'm not the only one. I just have a show and I'm just here live all the time, but there's tons of people in our movement that are just flat out geniuses when it comes to business management, setup, marketing, branding, tools, systems. I better get with the program. Y'all better get with the program. The site is monetizemylifeacademy.com, www.monetizemylifeacademy.com. Coupon code is only20.com. But for you and your team, Kimberly, I got a different coupon code. I got a different coupon code for you guys, because you guys get the team discount, because I know you bring a lot of people with you. So you'll get $10 a month for you and your team. So I'll give you the team coupon code. Reopening Mom on Wheels, relaunch 2018, transportation for kids. Man, love it. Let me tell you why I love it. Because as a youth basketball coach, it never fails. I have at least 2 kids on my team whose parents just can't get them to practices and games and stuff. They would love a Moms on Wheels that can help them get their kids to practices and games and stuff. The only has to be all caps, though. I'm sorry. Only has to be all caps. Has to be all caps. I love that, Moms on Wheels. Yes, I need to start teaching lessons also. Yep. There's more in what you know than what you do. I'm teaching a webinar, 8 ways to fund your business. However, it's free. Then each lesson has a break off that will be provided at a cost. Absolutely. That's what you do. That's what you do. So shoot me the link to that webinar. Shoot me the link to that webinar and I'll promote it for you. I just appreciate you tuning in. JD3. Yes, you get it. I want to stop all that nonsense. Yes, I do get it, man. It is. Woo. And see, while posting what you said, Kimberly says, DM her. She can help you with corporate proposals for creative. That's what she does. That's what she does. See, when I don't have the answers, I'm connected with a network of people who do. Yep. Early AM blessing, millionaires. What up, Phil? Myra says now she sees the profit model. Now she sees. Good, good. Latasha says, no, I know I'm signing up. All right, good deal, good deal. Yeah, you signed up yesterday. So yeah, tons of great content in there, man. I love doing this stuff, y'all, because when you understand business and when you understand skills, you start developing skills. Just think about this. Just if you haven't picked up what I said, I want you to pick it up. Matter of fact, you might need to write it down. There's more in what you know than what you do. So I'm soliciting for you guys to join the Black Wealth Movement so you can learn and know more. So what does that mean? That means more income. Oh, y'all didn't get it. Y'all ain't catching it. Y'all ain't getting it. Let me run that one back. There's more in what you know than what you do. Join the Black Wealth Movement, $35 a month. Join Monetize My Life Academy, $20 a month. You're going to learn more, so you're going to know more. What does that mean? More streams of income based off what you know. So y'all think it's a game, man. I ain't playing. I will, in the next 3 to 5 years, have 1,000 independently wealthy, conscious Black people in every city where Black people exist across this nation. 3 to 5 years, I will have a network of 1,000 independently wealthy but conscious Black people in every major city that we inhabit. Why 1,000? Because if 1,000 people are all independently wealthy, they got money, then we can put $1,000 a month together, and that would be $1 million per month. And we're gonna buy the whole thing. I almost cussed. Y'all almost got me. Y'all almost got me. I almost cussed, and you got me in trouble with my wife. What's up, Barry? Atlanta GA in the building. So imagine 1,000 independently wealthy, conscious brothers and sisters in Atlanta. They're all, because they got money, they don't have any debt, they got their investments solid, they're retired, they got money. So they all put $1,000 a month together in a pot. That's $1 million a month. They take that $1 million a month and then they go buy up, I don't know, Decatur or Lithonia, or wherever the rough places are in our communities. They take that $1 million a month and they go buy those places up and transform. Right? Kimberly said she's gonna hold down North Carolina. 1,000 independently wealthy and conscious brothers and sisters who understand that as Black people, we've got to be able to provide food, clothes, shelter, safety, and security for ourselves. Right? Baba James Small. We have to, as a culture, like every other culture, be able to provide food, clothing, shelter, safety, and security for ourselves. Not have access to those things. Right now, we have access to those things, but we don't produce none of those things for ourselves. It's going down, man. It's going down. I ain't playing, man. 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years. That's why I'm so aggressive. That's why you see me every morning. That's why you see me live 5, 6, 7 times a day. It's going down. Yeah, Tracy, let's stay connected. If you're not already in the Black Wealth Movement, Tracy, I need you, bro. I need you. See, as a man, I understand what real manhood is. I don't subscribe to this TV macho manhood bullcrap. As a man, Tracy, I can say I need you, bro. I can't do this without you, bro. TV macho manhood says you got to be a Lone Ranger. You got to be a Superman. Nah, man, I need you, Tracy. I need you, bro. I can't do this without you, bro. Join the movement. It's all about collaboration, not competition. We got to collaborate to make this thing work. Again, Trevor Otts, 1 + 1 is 11. I mean, 1 + 1 is 2. 1 and 1, you put 2 ones together, you get 11. 1 + 1 gets you 2. 1 and 1 gets you 11. Collaboration. For my Christians out there, I'll say it another way. If 1 could put 1,000 to flight, 2 can put 10,000 to flight. What? Yeah, see, that's God's math right there. See, some of you guys don't know how to operate with God's math. That's why your math ain't working for you. I'm gonna run that one back. That's God's math. If 1 could put 1,000 to flight, Scripture says 2 could put 10,000 to flight. Wait, if 1 puts 1,000 to flight, you add another person to it, shouldn't they yet put 10,000 to flight? Nope. See, God's math says this. 1 could put 1,000 to flight, 2 could put 10,000 to flight. How could that be? Because when 2 or 3 touch and agree, I'm in the midst, meaning the mastermind is created when one mind joins forces with another mind. They create a third mind. If you're looking at Napoleon Hill's, if you take Napoleon Hill's word for it, Napoleon Hill's word said one mind comes together, join forces with 2 minds, and they create a third mind of collective intelligence from the 2 called a mastermind. But as a Christian, I just happen to believe that one mind comes together, touches and agrees with another mind, and there I am in the midst, meaning God, meaning Christ. Now one person can put 1 to 1,000 to flight by himself. Add a second person and they touch and agree, and that brings God in the middle, and now you can put 10,000 to flight. So let me ask you this. If 1 could put 1,000 to flight, they join with another and they can put 10,000 to flight. How many people could 1,000 people join together put to flight? I'm done, man. We passed the time, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Join the Black Wealth Movement. So to be fully connected with me, Black Wealth Movement, $35 a month. Monetize My Life Academy, $20 a month. So you're talking about $55 per month, and we're going to take over the world. That's simple. If you can't dream that big, then I can't rock with you. Build with me or else get from around me. Cool? So I'm H Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur. Go to Monetize My Life Academy, man. Put your coupon code in, only $20. Get signed up today, and let's start rocking on building your brand and taking your brand to another level. Join the Black Wealth Movement, $35 to start. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the cat out the bag. If you want to join the Black Wealth Movement, be on my webinar tonight at 10 p.m. and you're gonna be able to join us for less than $35 per month. 10 p.m. tonight, got a webinar, and you're gonna be able to join the movement, and it won't even cost you the full $35 per month tonight. All right. So until I talk to you guys next week, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve it. Peace out, y'all.